Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the class on operation research. In this class, guys, of operation research, we are discussing transportation problem. Yesterday, already, I have given a brief idea about transportation problem. And whenever we work on transportation problem, where your objective function is minimization of cost. Okay, so what we try to do, we try to find out first the initial basic feasible solution, making sure that our total supply is equal to total demand and the matrix is the minimum matrix. So what we do, we try to determine the initial basic feasible solution. There are three methods are there. One method is northwest corner method. Another method is called matrix minima method or least cost method. Third one is Vogel approximation method. So once we find the initial basic feasible solution, we find by either of these method. So you in exam every year you get a one problem 100% based on this initial basic feasible solution 5 marks question. Today class I'll try to focus on all the previous year questions. I have 3 year question paper only. So all the, in last 3 years 16, 17, 18 what I have. So what all question come from northwest corner method. I thought I'll discuss that question with you people. So that way it will make more sense with all of you. Okay everyone. So let's start solving the problem. So first we'll do this problem which came in the year 2016. So in this question what you see, you have actually 10 marks question where you need to find the initial basic feasible solution first by northwest corner method, then by matrix minima method. Matrix minima method I'll not discuss in today class. I'll discuss in henceforth future classes. So today I'll only focus on northwest corner method. So you can I'll just write down the data and start solving. So if you see this, this is 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 1 form and 2. This is 1 2 1 1. So if you see this is data. So you have 1 2 1 and then 1 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 1 then 3 3 2 1 3 3 2 1 3 3 2 1. Okay, and then you have 4259 4259 4259. Okay, so they are basically like from the source. Okay, supply. So supply is 30 50 and 20. Supply is 30 50 and 20. Supply is 30 50 and 20. You can see the total supply is 100. And if you see the demand we write horizontally, supply vertically. Remember that. And demand is 20 40 30 10. 20 40 30 10. So 70 80 100. Always make sure the total sum of supply is equal to total sum of demand. Okay guys, so this is to source and destination. You can understand synonyms of the same thing. Now how I need to solve this question guys, 5 marks question, northwest corner method. So whenever you use northwest corner method guys, so we start from the cell which is at northwest, or better way to understand is the first cell. First cell, if you see the supply is 30, demand is 20. So how much supply can we meet? Only 20 units. So put here 20 unit. So now nothing can be done from this end. This is already exhausted. Now supply was total supply required was 30, demand was only 20. So you supplied 20 unit. The unit left with available with use 10 unit. Simple. Then you go to the next cell. Next cell is this. So you can see the supply it can do now, that end, whatever this is. Suppose this is A, this is B, this is C. Now A can supply only 10 unit. The demand is 40 units. So how much it can supply? Only 10 unit. So you put 10. So now it can supply anywhere here. So now this is done. So if 10 unit if it supplied 30 unit, okay, this left is 30 unit. Now if you see here, now this, if you see B, the demand is 30 but supply is 50. It can supply more than the demand. So we'll do only that much which can nullify each other. So this maximum you give 30 because that is a demand. So if you have extra, you give someone else. So 30, this is done here. So now this left is 20. Now then this left is 20. Now if you see here, this two cell, this next cell is 2. So this is supply is 20, the demand is 30. It will supply 20. This is done. This left is 10. This left is 10. Now 10, what next cell is this? So 10 it will give to this, left is 10, with 10 it will give to this. If you now once you're done with this, you can simply do the sum, row wise and column wise. See the total should be same. So first row to 30, yeah, correct. Second row it should be 50, correct. 30 plus 20, correct. Third row it should be 20, correct. First column it should be 20, correct. Second column it should be 30. Second column it should be, is this showing 40, right? Then this is okay. This second column, if you see, this should be 40. This should be 40. Yeah, 40. Yeah, 40, correct. This is 30, correct. And this is 10, correct. So guys, now once you're done with that, now guys, then what you are done, remember this. Every time I'll not do that. You remember, then you can do the test of non-degeneracy. Test of non-degeneracy. Test of non-degeneracy means number of allocation should follow that rule, m plus n minus 1. M means total number of rows. 3 rows are there and 3 columns are there, minus 1. 5 allocation should be there. You can count the number of allocation. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is what. Now, total number row is 3, total number column is 4. Now. Total number of column is 4. Column are 4. A, B, C, D. So you can see 3 plus 4, 7. 7 minus 1, 6. The total number allocation should be 6. You can count the allocation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, once you're done with this, you can find the total cost. Total cost is 20 into 1, 20 into 1, then 2 into 10 plus then 3 into 30, 3 into 30 plus 2 into 20 plus 5 into 10 plus 9 into 10. 9 into 10. Okay, so then total cost is this. This is 20 plus 20 plus 90 plus 40 plus 50 plus 90. 20, 40, 80, 80 plus 50, 80 plus 50, 130, 130 plus 90, 220, 220 plus 90, 310. So your total cost is 310 rupees. Okay, this came for 5 marks, done. I hope you understood this. Very easy. Any doubt? Let me know if you have any doubt. So we'll only focus northwest corner method questions. Okay, everyone. Can go to the next question. If we see 2017 paper, you can see this question. Correct, right? You can see this question. This question came for 4 marks, guys. This question came for 4 marks. You can see this. 2017, right? 2017 paper. This question came for 4 marks, guys. This question came for 4 marks. You can see this. Okay, when you see this, this is 2017 question. So when you see the problem, guys, make sure that the total supply equal to total demand. Check that part always. Okay, and this metric should be minimum matrix. So total supply, if I see 12 plus 9, 21. Total demand, if I see 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 5, 15 plus 6, 21, correct. Then no problem. And then let me write it down. So you have 3 rows. You have 3 rows, A, B, and C, and you have 4 destination. Suppose the destinations, I'm writing A, B because they will write 1. I should not get confused with number. That's why I'm writing A, B, C, D. A, B, 5 destinations are not 5 destination. A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. 5 destinations are there. A, B, C, D, E. Fine, guys. And if you see the supply always we write vertically. Supply is 4, 8, 9. The total is 21. Already I checked the sum is correct. Demand and supply. And demand, if you see the demand sum, if you see the demand sum, if you see your demand sum is 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, guys. So this is given, and I need to solve it by northwest corner method. So the data given to us is 2, 1, 3, then 11, 4, 9, then 10, 7, 4, then 3, 2, 8, then 7, 1, 2. This is the question, guys. It came for 4 marks in 2017. Okay, so and we need to find the initial basic feasible solution by northwest corner method. Clear? Can I start? Can I start solving this? So you start with the first cell, northwest. When we say northwest corner method, when I say northwest corner method, northwest cell. What is northwest cell means first cell, first row, first column, the first cell. Start with that cell. You can see demand is 3, supply is 4. So maximum you can do is 3. Done. Nothing can be done here. This will be 1. This will be 1. And if you see the next cell, supply is 1, demand is 3. So you can put 1. You can put 1. Okay. That is done. Now this is left is 2. Fine. Now next cell is this. Now supply is 8, demand is 2. You can put 2. This left is 6. Next cell, supply is 6, demand is 4. Maximum you can do is 4. This left is 2. The next, if you see supply is 2, demand is 5. So you can put 2. The demand left is 3. Then next, if you see this, we'll put 3. And then remaining was 6 no left. So you put 6 here. Now, guys, I hope you understood this. Once you do this, just reconfirm. Do the row wise and column wise sum. Make sure the sum remains same. First row sum should be 4, correct. Second row the sum should be 8. 4 plus 2 plus 2, 8. Third row it should be 9, correct. First column it should be 3, correct. Second column it should be 3, correct. Third column it should be 4, correct. Fourth column it should be 5, no, correct. Fifth column it should be 6, correct. Yeah, once you get this value, guys, now what I need to do, once I get this, I just need to find the total cost. Before I find the total cost, the test of degeneracy, always do never forget this test of degeneracy. So the total number of allocation should follow m plus n minus 1 rule. M is total number of rows, that is 3, total number of column, that is 5 minus 1. The total, there should be 7 allocation, guys. So that there should be 7 allocation. So you can check the total allocation, it should be 7. So count the total allocation. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. So everything is fine, no problem. So once that is done, then you can find the total cost. So your total cost is 2 into 3 plus 11 into 1. Okay. Plus 4 into 2 plus 7 into 4 plus 2 into 2 plus 8 into 3 plus 12 into 6. This is the total cost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then so the total cost is 6 plus 11 plus 8 plus 28 plus 4 plus 24 plus 72. So clear, na? Yeah. So guys, now if you notice, guys, this is 78, 78, 78 plus 8, 86, 86, 90, 90, 101, 101, 101, 101, 125, 125, 150, 153. Check this, guys. Any calculation mistake, let me know. Let me, Ayaz, just check. This total sum should be 153. Any calculation mistake, please let me know. 7, 15, 23, 23, 27, 31, 33, 3, 4, 6, 8, 15, 153. Done? Any doubt? Any doubt, anyone? Clear now, everyone? Any doubt? Any doubt, anyone? We'll do the another problem. So we have done 16-17 problem. Now we'll discuss 2018 problem. This is 2018. We'll see northwest corner method problem. You can see this question. So this question came for 5 marks. So this is 2018 problem. So now we'll discuss 2018 northwest corner method problem. We did 2016 northwest corner method problem, 2017 this is 2018 northwest corner method problem, northwest corner method problem. Okay, now when we see this 2018 problem, so it is given there's a company called Luminous Camp. It has 3 factories, you can see. Okay, and with the production capacity is given to you 30, 50 and 60 per unit. This is per week production capacity which they can supply. These units are shipped to 4 warehouses. You can see the demand is given here vertically. You can see this data for that. You can see the demand. Always make sure the total sum of demand should be equal to total supply. That should be 100 here. You can see. Okay. Once you see that the total sum of demand is equal to total supply, okay, then transportation cost is given, guys. Whenever you see this matrix, whenever you can see this matrix, whenever you see this matrix, you can understand that that the value or should be given in the matrix should always be minimum matrix. You need to understand that part, guys. Okay, so they've given you the demand also 20, 40, 30 and 10 units per week. The transportation cost data is given for the factories and warehouses. Fine. So I need to find the initial basic feasible solution, guys. I don't have to find that solution is optimal or not. That will do henceforth. Okay. So right now we are only focusing on initial basic feasible solution. Okay, everyone. How many rows are there? 3 rows. Number of rows how many? 3. How many columns are there? 4 columns. So the number of allocation, if you do test of degeneracy, guys, if you do the test of degeneracy, if you talk about the test of degeneracy, remember the total number of allocation, the total number of allocation, the total number of allocation when we talk about that is equal to m plus n minus 1. Okay, that is 3 plus 4 minus 1. Total number of allocation that should be equal to 6. Fine, everyone. So you can understand total number allocation should be equal to 6. I hope you are understanding that part. Okay, so I'll try to do that, showing you that the total number allocation we get is actually 6. Okay, so remember that. So if I just simply, can I go ahead? Then can I run this test of degeneracy? Okay, so because I need to write down the data. So here I write urgently we are having 3 factories F1, F2, F3, and here you can see demand. This is W1, then W2, then W3, then W4, 1, 4, then 2, 3, 2, then 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, then this is 4, 1, 9, then supply, this is 30, 50, 20, 20, 40, 30, 10. So now you can see, guys, always when you use northwest corner method, use start from the first cell. You can see the demand is 20, the supply is 30, so you will put 20 here, you will put 20 here, and this become 10. Okay, this become 10 here, so you put 10 here, this will get cancelled, this become 30, then you put 30 here, you put become 30 here, become 20, you will put 20 here, this will put 20 here, this become 10, you put what, you can see this was 20, this is done, so this will be done, this will be 20, this will be left 10, so 10 you will put it here. Okay, so another 10 is left, which you will put it here. Okay, done everyone. The total of allocation should be 6. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We just do the counting row wise and column wise. 30, 50, then 20, then 20, then 40, then 30, then 10. So once you've done that, now you can find the total cost. You can find the total cost. Total cost is equal to 1 into 20 plus 2 into 10 plus 3 into 30 plus 2 into 20 plus 5 into 10 plus 9 into 10. This is 20 plus 20 plus 90 plus 40 plus 50 plus 90. So this is 40, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 40, 80, 80 plus 180, 80 plus 180, 260, 260 plus 50, 310 rupees. Can you understand this? Any doubt? So I did 3 years, 16, 17, 18, all the northwest corner method problem, guys. So every year you will get 5 marks question based on this. So if you have 19, 20, I don't think your exam happened. So 19, if you have paper with you, you can let me know. If you can give me. For 19 paper, I don't have. If I get 90 paper, I can solve that question also with you. Clear? Any doubt, anyone? Then anyone, any doubt?